Hello, welcome back to How About That Crypto. You're watching your daily crypto news and updates with your host, Bitcoin Stylist on Twitter and Bitcoin Hairstylist on Instagram. I am here Monday through Friday, and I explain crypto and Web3 while keeping you up to date on all the latest. Today's news stories are NFTs are coming to Instagram. Yes, mass adoption is coming. And Ukraine is creating an NFT collection to tell the story of battle and raise money. I will explain all of this, but first, if you like or don't like the content, please let me know by leaving a comment below. Please give me feedback. It helps support the channel. It doesn't cost you anything. If you're listening on podcast, please give me 5 stars and follow. And if you're watching on YouTube, please subscribe, click the bell. It really does help support. But first, to be clear and litigious, this is not financial advice. This is for entertainment purposes only. Use the links below to do your own research. My prayers continue to go out to the people of Ukraine and all those affected by this conflict. Hopefully, it will be over sooner than later. Okay. Do you know what an NFT is? If you do not, check out my video on NFTs. But for context, NFT stands for non-fungible token. Fungible means the same. For example, each $1 bill is the same. Yes, it has a serial number. This is so you cannot spend the same dollar twice. But each dollar is the same in its uses. Non-fungible means it is not the same. Each non-fungible item is unique. They are not interchangeable. So NFTs that are unique, So NFTs are tokens that are unique and different when compared to any other token. An NFT represents a certificate of ownership, has the date and time of all transactions, so you can verify authenticity and prove you own it. The NFT also contains data that points you to where the item that the NFT The NFT also contains data that points you to where the item that the NFT represents is located. And I will explain a little further if you still don't understand what I'm trying to say. NFTs act as receipts or certificate of ownership and verification of authenticity. These receipts or certificates represent digital assets such as a PDF file, a video file, a visual or picture file, or another media file like audio file. No, the NFT is not the picture. The NFT is not the video. The NFT is not the audio. The NFT is a way that you prove you own the digital asset in question. It is a certificate or receipt with data attached to it. You may have heard of pictures of a cool looking ape owned by Jimmy Fallon, Paris Hilton, Eminem, Snoop Dogg, Justin Bieber. Well, they all own one, and they paid 6 figures for them. But Justin Bieber paid a cool $1 million for his. Love them or hate them, you will be using NFTs in the future. I promise. Your medical files, your title to your house, your lease agreement, anything that needs to be stored in a place where it can be easily verified. So maybe not your medical files, but definitely the title to your house, anything that's public information that needs to be recorded and needs to be verified. Also, musicians can finally sell their music direct to their fans and cut out the record company, the promoters, etc. One musician sold 1 million copies of an album. They had lots of technical difficulties, and there's a whole story behind that. But the point is, this tech will impact lives. Isabel Asher Hamilton of Business Insider reports that Mark Zuckerberg and, let me just pull this up for you. Isabel Asher Hamilton of Business Insider reports Mark Zuckerberg said NFTs are coming to Instagram. Mark Zuckerberg made an appearance at South by Southwest, and I have a little excerpt from the article. Speaking via video link at the South by Southwest Festival in Austin, Texas on Tuesday, Meta CEO Mark Zuckerberg announced that Instagram is working on bringing NFTs or non-fungible tokens to its platform in the next several months, as reported by EngageGet, the Daily Beast and Protocol. So basically, he said that they're bringing NFTs to the platform in the next several months. Zuckerberg did not delve into specifics, but he said users would be able to bring existing NFTs over to Instagram and hopefully over time be able to mint things within that environment. That sounds like a wallet to me. Could this be them introducing their crypto wallet by way of NFTs? That makes total sense to me. I wonder if Instagram will get canceled due to the love-hate of NFTs. You would not believe how many people I talk to on a regular basis that loathe NFTs. Like, why do you let it get to you so much? I don't get the hate, but I digress. Further into this article, the author indicates that you will be able to display your NFT as a profile pic. That doesn't sound like a wallet to me. That sounds like what Twitter did. Twitter allowed you to show your NFT and it changed your profile picture to a hexagon. And the hexagon was a way of saying this is a verified NFT. There are social implications to this, like bragging rights and status. Sources close to the Meta matter, this Instagram matter, have said that Meta has plans on building a trading platform for NFTs, kind of like OpenSea, where all these big NFTs are being traded. Now let's see what happens. Oh, and he also said that a functioning metaverse is a few years off. There you have it, straight from the Zuck's mouth. What do you think about this? Is this bullish? Is this annoying? Are you excited to see this? Leave a comment below. I want to hear from you. And moving on. I did a story last week on NFTs being the new war bonds. I was discussing how historically nations have sold stamps, food, and postal, and apparently other types of stamps as a way to raise money from their citizens for the war. Also, banks and wealthy investors are able to invest in a nation waging war or defending itself from war. And if that nation wins, they reap big financial gains. While this may be evil, as someone mentioned on one of my Twitter posts, it is the way the world works. And you need money to wage war or defend yourself from an invasion. Money is still needed. Well, now people all over the world can pick a side and finance war. Now, I'm not saying this is a good thing. I'm not saying it's a bad thing. Love it or hate it, Ukraine has raised over 50 million US dollars, and this has helped them with military equipment and tons of humanitarian needs. Well, I have some more information for you. Let me just pull this up. If you're listening on podcasts, you can use the links below to check out what I'm showing you here. All right. According to the author, Srinjoy Sahu, sorry if I butchered that name, of cloutnews.com reports Ukraine to produce an NFT collection on the Russian-Ukrainian war. Alex Bornyakov, Ukraine's deputy minister of digital transformation, says the NFT collection would be like a memorial of the Russian-Ukrainian conflict. And he says that we wish to communicate with the rest of the civilized world in NFT format. Each work of art will have a credible fact-check news source along with it. And I got a little excerpt for you. As per Merkel Science statistics, Ukraine has already raised over 88 million in cryptocurrencies. So correct my previous statement about over 50 million, or it is over 50 million, but it's 88 million in cryptocurrency donations, with the government now holding over 7 million in Ethereum in its wallet. The Ukrainian government has requested financial assistance in cryptocurrencies like as Bitcoin, Ethereum, Tether, and Polkadot, as well as Dogecoin, Tron, Solanas, and NFTs. But why not SHIB? What about Shiba Inu? Anyway, moving on. Boryakov noted in a tweet on March 11th that now the crypto monies received are being utilized to purchase goggles, optics, helmets, and protective vests. Using cryptocurrency contributions from throughout the world, at least 5,500 bulletproof launchers, 500 ballistic plates, 3,427 medications, 60 walkie-talkies, 410,000 prepared meals, 3,125 thermal imagers, and 500 helmets have indeed been purchased. So I think that that's huge. What do you think about all this news? You know, Ukraine raising money through art. Are you going to buy one? Or, you know, I wonder, like, when you create an NFT, you can choose to put royalties in. So every time it's sold, you get a percentage of it. So as the creator. So I wonder if they'll put royalties into their NFTs. I imagine that they would. But what about in the Instagram story? You know, what do you think? Send me your thoughts. I think that this stuff is kind of crazy, but it's also kind of just expanding on the stories that I've been saying, talking about how cryptocurrency and NFTs have really kind of come up in the war and have been helping Ukraine. Now, the flip side is that the other side could be doing the same. I have not seen much reports on that, but I did see that prior to the conflict, the breakaway regions of Ukraine that are on the side of Russia. I mean, based on how you get the news. So, I mean, this is just the news that I get and how I understand it. So please correct me if I'm wrong. Leave a comment below. Let me know. But the breakaway regions have raised money for their efforts through cryptocurrency. And there has been reports that North Korea has hacked people, stolen their crypto, and liquidated it to finance their nuclear program. Iran apparently uses cryptocurrency. However, we have no real evidence that sanctions are being skirted currently through crypto. But we do have tons of evidence that crypto and NFTs are being used to help the Ukrainian people and the Ukrainian government. So, what do you think about this? Do you think that this is good? Do you think this is bad? And tell me what you think about Instagram. Are you excited to see Instagram incorporate NFTs? That way you don't have to download a new app. Eventually, I don't know how long it'll take them, but eventually, if they do have some sort of marketplace, you already have access to that ecosystem and you'll be familiar with it. And I'm sure they'll make it eco-friendly. So if you're not already in crypto, you might not have to be, because it'll probably be creeping into the different types of things you use in your life. And however, at the same time, that could have a negative drawback for Instagram, depending on the hate. And I haven't really reported on this, but there's been a lot of negative feelings from gamers, and I think there was some platform that's used with gamers in Discord. They were going to create cryptocurrency, and they got a lot of flack for that, and a lot of gamers have come out very, very loudly saying they don't want their games to become Bitcoin or crypto games where they tokenize all of the assets. So gamers would prefer to pay out of pocket for a new weapon or an advancement in a game or some other form of asset that they use. They would prefer to pay and not actually own the asset, where they could turn around and trade it, and they want to keep it pure form. So there are some people that just straight up hate this stuff. So tell me what you think. Leave a comment below. Send me your thoughts. I want to hear from you. I hope you enjoyed the content. Good day. Hodl on.